It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the third Sunday of the month, which means it is Stretch the Sketch, and the Sketch Sunday crew and I always play along. So we will be using the same sketch. So today's sketch is from Page Maps, and if you're new to Stretch the Sketch, which I doubt, but if you are, the idea behind it is you can make any size layout except for a 12 by 12. So you can shrink it, you can literally stretch it to like a 12 by 18 or a 12 by 24. I am going to shrink it, and I'm actually going to turn it on its side, kind of. So I remembered that my goddaughter's little girl's album is kind of lacking, and I need to get on it. She just had her first birthday in September, so I'm not super late. But I'm like, you know what? I am going to go print the photos. And so I have a feeling there's going to be a few 8.5 by 11 layout coming up on my channel for the next couple months, because I have good plans to try and get this done. And so here we go. I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I trimmed down that Cartabella paper to 8.5 by 11. And then I am actually grabbing that Simple Stories snapbook piece, like insides, and I'm matting my photos with it. I'm going to use it as the strip behind my photos. And in addition, I took my hexagon punch and punched out a bunch of hexagons, because I always forget about hexagons. I love hexagons, and I think the reason that I really like hexagons is because they're so dimensional, because they have so many sides and they fit so nicely together. So you can almost always get your spacing done very well. So now that I have my photos matted and I have that strip behind my photos, I'm going to go ahead and start kind of playing with these hexagons. And you can see what I mean as far as like how they fit together so nicely. So I'm going to do this, and I'm loving that way that looks. So I got a little bit up there at the top, and then I need a little bit down at the bottom. I'm trying to, make sure that none of the colors are too close to alike. And then I decide I'm going to skip that floral piece right there, mainly because that's what I backed my photos in. So I figured, there's enough of that on there. So I'm going to go ahead and add this tag. And I know it doesn't call for that in the sketch. And actually the photos kind of needed to be together on the bottom since I flipped it. But, sometimes you don't follow things very well. And I feel like that's okay, because this is super cute and I love it. And I think you can definitely tell the inspiration from the sketch. So now I'm going to go through my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I am going to start pulling all kinds of fun things. So I start with that popsicle. Now, this cutie patootie is not eating a popsicle, but she is eating food. So I figure now is the time to get all of those food pieces on the layout, right? So I get some strawberries. I'm going to end up finding, I think, some lemons too. So, and an ice cream. Definitely an ice cream. So there is one of those other clips that I had added into my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and it just says love it. And it kind of brings in that darker red that's in that one hexagon where the ice cream is. And that's going to come into play when I get to the stickers. So currently I'm just kind of going through my bin of die cuts from my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And in there are 2 epoxy flares from Scrap and Happy Studio. So I'm going to get those on there. I'm also going to use this Yum as part of my title. At first I thought it was going to be my whole title, and it does fit pretty good up there on the photo, but I'm going to end up adding it down here, which leaves an open space for something else that will show up later. The Y did leave a little bit of a mark, but you have to look really closely to see it. So not a big deal. And then there is an exclamation point that goes with that Yum. So I do find it in the end. I don't know if I find it before this is done or not, but I do end up finding it. So in the sticker sheet, this says stay magical. And so I decided that needed to fill in that space there. So that's going to go there. And then I'm going to add some more strawberries, which is going to pull in some more of that red. So now it doesn't seem like that red is too much. Plus the tag that I added up to the top was red. And then I find an orange. So a little bit more food on there. And then I did add a puffy circle thing from Heidi Swap up there on the tag, as well as a wood veneer. Oh, look, I did find it. There it is. Wood veneer. What is that called? It's a flower. So there is my layout. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have a couple of close-ups for you. There will be links down below for everybody who is playing along this month. This is the brainchild of my friend Janet, who is Galaxy Girl Creations here on YouTube. So she will be, of course, playing along as well. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.